Okay, everything's A-okay. You ready to put some sweet guitar behind it? All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Oh, wow. Bonjour, and welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I thought I'd just start, I thought I'd come out here and say a little prayer before the show. I gotta ask the Great Spirit to help me to speak well today. And in my way, in our way, it's good to offer a little asema when you're gonna ask somebody for a favor. So I'm gonna say, Kitchamanadu, Great Spirit, Odapanan niwi asema, accept my tobacco. Daga, please. Wituka wishin, ando menowe nungom. Help me to speak well today. Help me to talk good. Nah. Migwach ka iji kakina gegu ka iji chikean nungom. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech bizan dawi egg. Thank you for listening. Apeyenge. Amen. All right. I think we can start now. Okay, BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. You ready to come home? Yeah. Can you teleport me back? You got it. Hang on. I'm gonna scan for your coordinates. Okay. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Nah. Hey, baby doll. Well, hi. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Not too bad. You ready to start the show? Yeah. I put out a little tobacco. I said a little prayer. I asked the Creator to help me to speak well today.
Yeah, what do you say?
Nothing.
Well, at least you have prayed.
Yeah, I put out my tobacco. And let's get the show on the road. What is it today?
Today is Abatuse.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha.
BOOZHOO, Gakina. Hey, everyone.
And Michael Lyons, rockstar cartoonist. Hey, everybody. How you doing, buddy? Not too bad. Today is Abatuse. Abatuse, abatuse, abatuse.
I got to say, Abatuse. Hey, hey, hey.
Abatuse. Halfway Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, you guys. Hang on. The weekend's coming.
Are you taking what they're giving?
I'm taking what they're giving because I'm working for a living, sweetie.
Is that what you call this?
Yeah, kind of. Abatuse, halfway Wednesday. And on this Wednesday, I think it's important that we take a minute to think about something important, sweetie.
What's the important thing we should be discussing?
Hunter Biden.
We could call Hunter Biden.
You want to get Hunter Biden on the phone? Do you guys know who Hunter Biden is? He's the President Biden's son. Yeah, can you do you have his number for some reason?
No, but I can Google it. Let's see, Hunter Biden, Harry Biden, Hunter Biden. Here it is. Yeah, okay, hang on.
We're gonna call Hunter Biden. I was watching the news the other day, and they were like, "Oh, here's a picture of Hunter Biden naked with an illegal gun." I was like, "Come on, Hunter." He's like pointing it at the poor old prostitute who's like filming him or whatever. I'm like, ugh. I think he needs some tough love from his elder.
Are you Hunter Biden's elder?
I might be. I'm not sure. We're about the same age. That's what makes me feel old.
Yeah. Okay, I got him on the line. It's ringing. Hello, Hunter. Hi, this is Natasha from the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Yeah, about Ojibwe. Yeah, of course. Say, would you like to be on the show this morning? Okay, NANABOOZHOO wants to talk to you. All right, hang on. I'm going to transfer you. Okay. Okay, he's on line 2, sweetie.
All right, line 2. Hunter Biden, welcome back to the show.
Hey, man, what's going on? Call me out. Are we on the show right now?
Yeah, we're on the live stream podcast on YouTube.
Hey, man, that's awesome. You know, I made some videos, too.
Yeah, I heard about that, too. He made some videos of himself and uploaded it to, I didn't want to say the name, but to nasty websites.
No, it's not nasty, man. It's love. It's art. I'm an artist, man. Come on. I'm an artist.
Yeah, dude, you got to get it together. I'm gonna play the elder card. I think I might be. I'm not sure how old you are. How old are you, Hunter?
I'm 32, man. I'm 32 years old.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Look at my teeth.
Those are fake teeth. But anyway, I might not be your elder, so I don't know. But just as a man to man, as a guy, one man to another, you got to get it together.
What are you talking about, man? I'm having a great time. I'm partying. I'm rock and roll all night, and I'm partying every day.
No, you're not. You're a helpless, hopeless, drug addict, deviant, whatever. You can't go around buying guns, lying, and illegally purchasing guns, and then waving it around and having somebody film you while you're naked in a hotel room. You're the president of the United States' son.
Yeah, Matt, well, that's his job. That's him. Don't judge me just because my dad's president. I'm my own man.
Okay. Hey, you want to see my paintings? Not really. No, it's cool, man. I'm going to show you my painting. I'm a painter. Yeah, here, look at my painting. That's not a painting. Yeah, man, it's abstract art. Do you like this painting, sweetie? That's really something, Hunter. Yeah, look at it. I call it drips of paint in water with a straw, a swizzle stick, because I'm a painter. All right, I don't think I'm getting through to him, sweetie. Yeah, well. Hey, man, what's the Ojibwe word of the day? Well, of Wednesday is Abatuse. Halfway. Halfway. Wednesday. Halfway. All right. What else you got? Well, I was going to talk about Wisanida. Let's eat. Wisanida. And Bindigeda. Bindigeda. Let's go inside. Dush. Wisanida. And let's eat. Bindigeda. Let's go inside. Dush. Wisanida. And let's eat. Yeah. These are just some kind of practical Ojibwe words, phrases you can use this summer at your Indian grandparents' picnic. Man, Matt, my Indian grandparents are dead. You're not. You don't have any Indian grandparents. No, man. But I got paintings. Yeah. Look, listen, I'm kind of regretting I called you. No, man. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? We don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin, Minawa. Well, Gigawabamin, Minawa, Nanaboozhoo. I will see you again. Yeah, okay. You put me in a kind of a crabby mood, sweetie. Did he really? Yeah, you know. I thought it'd be funny to talk to him and tell him he's a lowlife. Yeah. But once I was actually talking to an actual, every kind of addict in one. Yeah, no kidding. It's like a drug addict, an alcoholic, a porn addict. It's everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess I felt sorry for him in a way, but it just kind of bummed me out. I know. Yeah, the BOOZHOO crew's here, though. Yeah. Do you want to say good morning to the BOOZHOO crew? Yeah. Hey, Sequoia Hummingbird. Mino Giga Jabe. Let's get a gold star for Sequoia. Well, BOOZHOO, Sequoia. Gold star for Sequoia. And our cousin Missy's here with a good morning. Mino Giga Jabe, Missy. Silver star for Missy. Silver star for Missy. And Ruby is here with the bronze star. Ruby, BOOZHOO, my sister from another mister. You love that. I do. I think it's hilarious. BOOZHOO, Ruby. Sequoia Hummingbird says, Nano Kasi hovered humming in my face this morning, showed me calm patience, waiting for Mr. BOOZHOO as she awaits the opening of flowers in sweet nectar. Nano Kasi, the hummingbird, sweetie. Yeah, You know, there's an old Ojibwe story of the hummingbird. You know, back in the days of the grandfathers, Nano Kasi used to kind of fly like a chickadee. You know, she didn't have the super fast wings. She could just flutter about. Almost more like a butterfly. Nano Kasi was little but had like weak, almost invisible wings. You know, so she just kind of float around and land, and you know, not the greatest flyer. Well, one day there was a great fire. A Chiishkode, sweetie. A Chiishkode, great fire. There was a Chiishkode, a great fire. And it took over the whole woods. And all the animals, they ran to the river. When they were looking back at their, watching their homes burn. And they're all crying, oh no, what's it looking at our, look what happened. See, I told you this would happen, global warming. Y'all laughed at me, now look at it. But one little bird, Nenukasi, flew into the river and grabbed a little beak full of water and flew straight back into the flames and back into the water. It has that little pointy beak, could just suck up. It's just a little bit of water. It was like an eyedropper. Grabbed an eyedropper of water and went right back into the fire and dropped it. Well, Wagosh, the fox, he's leaning against a tree there, and he's watching Nenukasi flying back and forth from the fire into the water and back. Finally, he goes, "What are you even doing that for, Nenukasi? It's not even going to help at all. What are you doing?" And without missing a beat, Nenukasi goes, "I'm doing what I can." Back and forth. One little eye drop of water at a time into the great fire. Well, Gichimanadu, the great spirit, he hears us and he says, "Nenukasi, because of your great bravery and because of your just, can-do attitude, I'm going to bless you." And poof! Suddenly, Nenukasi's wings could fly so fast. It was like they could vibrate. Nenukasi could suddenly just hover straight in the air. It could fly forward, backwards. No other bird could fly quite like the hummingbird. And all the animals looked on in amazement. "Nenukasi, look at you. You're like your wings are like a dragonfly." And the Creator says, "Yes, this is because you have shown such great potential that even though you're little, you do what you can, and great things will happen." And he made it rain, and he put out the fire, and everybody rejoiced. And they sang an honor song for Nenukasi. It sounded like this. Nenukasi, wera, heya, wero. Nenukasi, wera, heya, wero. You're really tough and cool now. That the Creator gave you superpowers. And this is how. Nenukasi became, the hummingbird and could fly.
That's a good story, sweetie.
Thank you. To learn more about hummingbirds, Google hummingbird. Or I don't know. But baby, we can talk all night.
But that ain't getting us nowheres.
But that's not getting us nowheres. Should I take another call?
Do you want to take another call on line 2?
Line 2? Sure. Who's on line 2?
Oh, you're going to be happy to hear about this.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, yo, NANABOOZHOO, it's me, Sly Stallone.
Hey, Sylvester Stallone.
Yo, you can call me Sly.
I mean Sly. Sweetie, it's Rocky.
Well, hi, Sly. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I can't really complain. Yo, NANABOOZHOO, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind too much. Could you show one of my paintings on your show?
Oh, you want me to show one of your paintings? Did you know that Rocky or Sly Stallone was a painter, sweetie?
Yeah, I did, actually.
Yeah, sure. We can look at one of your paintings. I happen to have one of them right here.
Yeah, show them the one painting I had in the museum.
Okay.
Let's make this nice and big.
Hey, look at you there, Mr. Stallone.
Oh, yeah, that's the Italian stallion as an artist. I put on a suit.
Yeah. So here you are, and in front of your What would you call that? Is that an abstract painting?
Oh, yeah, I was abstract. I was just trying to be real expressive. So I bought some paints, and, I started painting. There's one thing I kind of forgot.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't really know how to paint or draw or do any of that. So it kind of came out like, what like a little kid would do, like a finger painting. But, because I'm Sylvester Stallone and I'm famous, they put it in a museum and everybody said that was great. And I was like, hey, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna correct them?
Yeah. If they think you're great, then hey, congratulations.
Yeah, this is not a boozhoo.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if I could learn the Ojibwe words of the day, if you wouldn't mind teaching them too much.
Oh, sure. Well, I was talking about, here's some basic Ojibwe phrases that if you got to go to your Ojibwe grandma's, picnic cookout this summer,
Yeah?
you might hear these phrases. Gawin, gego.
Galween, Gego.
Yeah, that means no, don't.
Yeah, my grandma used to say, no, don't, a lot. I'd always be getting in trouble. She'd be like, no, don't. Don't touch that. It's hot. You're going to burn your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Gawin, gego. No, don't. Or yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah. Means yes. And daga is please. Yes, please. Yeah, daga.
Yeah, daga. Hey, yes, please.
Gawin, gego.
No, don't. Galween, Gego.
Yeah, these are just some Ojibwe words I thought I'd talk about today, but I don't know. How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. I got up real early this morning and I went for a run.
Oh, do you still running?
Oh, yeah, you gotta stay in shape if you want to be a winner, Listen, I'm gonna tell you something you already know.
What's that?
You gotta get up before the sun and you gotta drink a glass of eggs and then you gotta start running. And even if you get a side ache, you gotta keep on running. 'Cause it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how many hits you can take and keep moving forward. You gotta know how to take the hits and keep moving forward.
Why?
'Cause that's how winning's done.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah. And then when you get done with the run, you can go and slap around some meat or something.
Wouldn't that bruise the meat real bad?
No, it tenderizes it. They'll go to the butcher shop. They don't mind. You can just go in the back and punch not their produce, but their inventory.
Oh, yeah, that's what you did, huh?
Yeah, I learned how to crack ribs by running into a butcher shop.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie.
Yeah,
So, what else?
Hey, not much, Hey, how you say I'm gonna see you later in Ojibwe?
Oh, if you want to say how I will see you later, we say Gigawaba Min, Banamapi. Banamapi.
Gigawaba min banamapi, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah, you too. See you later, Sly.
Hey, yo, Natasha.
Yeah?
Gigawaba min banamapi.
Yeah, you too, Sly.
Yeah, see you later, Sly.
Yeah, forget about it.
Wow.
The real movie star.
Yeah. That's pretty cool that he likes learning Ojibwe.
I know, you're never too old to stop learning.
That's true. The guy's, not only does he learn to box and write and act, he also learns to, a little Ojibwe here and there. What? Hey, Daniel Black is back.
BOOZHOO, Daniel.
He's back in black. How you doing, Daniel? Wally Bear's here. Bonjour, Wally Bear.
What's going on, Wally Bear?
And Papa Wagosh. Papa Wagosh has his own YouTube channel now.
Yeah, you guys should check it out.
Yeah, I'd check it out too. If you sent me an actual link. Or I could just Google it, I guess. I haven't actually been on there yet.
Oh, it's great. You got to check it out.
Oh, have you been there?
I'm there every day.
She hasn't been there.
No, I'm kidding.
La-dee-da. Heavy flows here. Me no giga jabe. Giga jabe. Me no giga jabe. Heavy flow.
Me no giga shave, heavy flow.
And Papa Wagosh. And Sure Realist is here. Noonday. Before the usual time. Yeah, I never know what time we're going on these days. I've been getting up too early and then going back to bed and then waking up too late and then getting preoccupied with putzing around the house and stuff. You know what half the problem is with us going on time?
What's that?
Well, the longer we do the show, the more preparation it takes. You know, I got to get the words. We're teaching more words, pictures, you know, queuing up a song, intro. You know, it's a lot of nonsense. I mean, it's not, you know, we could just pop in, which is what we really should do. We should just kind of be casual and drink coffee with the BOOZHOO crew, gossip about news and that. But I've been spending too much time prepping. Because I was going to go on at 8, and then before I knew it, it was 2 hours later, and I was still going, oh, you know what? I bet you this would look cool with a new outside background or whatever. You know. I know. Fish coat at a fire. I like sitting by the fire.
I know, me too. It's so cozy in here.
Yeah. You never close your eyes
Anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's Michael Jackson is on line 2, baby doll.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, do you want to talk to him? He's been on hold.
You got Michael Jackson on hold?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I don't know. You were talking to Sly Stallone. I didn't want to interrupt.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah, he's dead. This is the ghost of Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetie.
You got it.
Michael Jackson, welcome back to the show.
Hee hee! Shamoa! Hey there, Nanaboozhoo. How are you?
I'm doing great. What can I do for you?
I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day.
You're learning Ojibwe?
Yes, of course.
I thought you were dead.
No, that's ignorant. Hee hee!
Okay. Well, today is Wednesday. We call it Abituse.
Abituse, Wednesday. Hee hee! Shamoa! Bit-a-bit-bit!
Okay. And then we were talking about Wisanida. Let's see. Wisanida.
Wisanida, let's eat.
Yeah. And you can say bindigeda. That term da turns bindige to like go inside or come inside, bindige, to let's go inside. Bindigeda.
Bindigeda, let's go inside. Shamoa!
Yeah. Let's go inside and let's eat. This is the kind of thing you can say when you're visiting your, Ojibwe friend's grandma's summer cookout. Is kind of my thinking behind today's Ojibwe language lessons.
Well, it's important that you learn the Ojibwe language.
Is it?
Yes, of course. You gotta learn and connect with your ancestors.
How does this make me connect with my ancestors?
No, silly, that's ignorant. You gotta preserve the language.
Preserve the language. Yeah, I guess that's what we're kind of trying to do, I suppose. I just think it's kind of fun.
It's fun to learn the language. Hee hee hee.
Yep. So, what else is going on in, the after world?
Oh, things are much easier in the afterworld.
Are they really?
Yeah, of course.
You still writing music?
No, that's ignorant. Of course not. I didn't write music when I was alive. I just pretended.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course. Don't be silly. They gave me that music, and I would sing it. Shamoa!
Oh, okay. I was surprised to hear how much of Pretty Young Thing was written by the piano player for the band Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, because you didn't really play piano or guitar or anything.
No, that's ignorant.
Yeah. So really, I mean, you're not really, you didn't write Man in the Mirror. That was somebody else.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Listen, I got to get going, Michael.
Okay, how do you say goodbye in a Ojibwe?
We don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again later. Gigawaba min, minawa, banamapi.
Gigawaba min, minawa, banamapi. Hee hee, shamoa.
What a weirdo.
I know, huh?
Do you want to get up here?
Yeah.
I'm going to let Natasha get up here and say hello. I ain't got nothing to say.
You got nothing to say?
Nah. I'm all talked out. But here's a song by Fleetwood Mac. Named after the drummer, Mick Fleetwood, who doesn't play drums on this song or sing. But whatever. And up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech bizendawieg. I don't know. What do you think?
How about Landslide?
Landslide? Yeah, okay. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I sail through the season of my mind? Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. We knew shame. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. I've been afraid of changing 'cause I lived my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting
older too. Oh, take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, landslide will bring it down. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it. Landslide will bring it down.
Oh, sweetie, that was beautiful.
Thanks, Sweetie Machine. Hey, BOOZHOO! Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
Bonjour! And Chimigwet Surrealist. Thank you for your very generous super chat. Get Jamanadu. Miigwechka Easy Surrealist. Thank you for Surrealist. For this Surrealist. We do appreciate it. Just pretty out here. Oh. I was thinking about saying a prayer. Coming out and communing with the Creator. But sometimes I think not talking is actually more communication. With, like if you're in nature and not constantly rattling off ideas and stuff, but if you're just like in the present moment and just kind of they say all of our problems live either in the future or the past. Or the difference between depression and anxiety is depression is obsessed with the past and anxiety is afraid of the future. You know. And almost all the time, the moment right now is fine. What you're depressed about is you're thinking about something that's not happening anymore. Something happened and you're bummed out. You know, it was traumatic, you got dumped, you know, in a big fight in your family or whatever it was. You got robbed, you know, and you're still thinking about it. It's not happening right now. You know, when bad stuff happens, people aren't depressed about the thing that's happening right then. It's always about something bad that happened in the past. And then worry, is what anxiety is, being all nin odamendam, or bama bemendam, you know, being worried all the time. That's like using your imagination and trying to live in the future. It's like, oh no, what if this bad thing happens? Oh no, I'm going to get the COVID, you know. Oh no. The economy is going to collapse. They're going to make us all go live in the camps. Whatever it is. They're coming for my guns. I don't even have any guns. They're coming for my guns. But all this anxiety and stuff, you go, oh no, it's living in the future. But most of the time, life is fine. What's actually going on right now, even a guy on death row, when he's actually having his last supper, the present moment's fine. There's nothing to be worried about. And worry never helps. It's just negative imagination. having anxiety, and you can't help it sometimes. I think it comes with too much coffee. But being worried about stuff is, number one, you really think you can control the future. That you are responsible, and which is good, I guess, being responsible. But that you have all the power. And so you're going to think it to death, and therefore your worry will be the thing that saves you. But usually what you're worried about is something you have absolutely no control over. You know? What if he cheats on me? What if I get sick? Or I don't know. Maybe it does help. But depression totally doesn't help. That is living in the past. Your brain gets stuck on something that happened in the past. You're still living there. And you think that thing is... I heard once that the brain can't tell the difference between what it remembers and what it's looking at. If you have a good mental image in your brain was going to treat it like it's happening right now. That's why you can start crying over somebody dying 20 years ago. It's like your brain thinks you just heard the news for the first time. Well, that's depression. That's just living in the past, man. Why you gotta live in the past? But we all do it. And then anxiety is living in the future. Oh, things are going to be really bad in the future. They're going to, they're going to put a pipeline right through these rice beds. Oh, Enron or whoever. Oh, line 3 replacement pipe, or I forget which line it was. You're all worried that, the government's going to ruin the environment. Yeah, well. But that's not anxiety. That's just misplaced, whatever that is. But really being worried about, having anxiety about every day-to-day stuff. Oh, no, my boss is going to yell at me. I'm going to get embarrassed at work today. I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to crash my car. My car's not going to start. Some bad luck thing's going to happen to me. I'm going to get fat. It's those little voices in your head saying that this possible bad thing might happen. Everyone's going to turn on me and get mad at me. I'm going to be arrested, for not doing anything. Whatever. Somebody's going to break in my house tonight. And it never happens. But you're worried about it. That's living in this future. The crazy... We do it to ourselves in a way. But then I also think that's kind of the hypnotic trance the TV has on us. The TV, listen to me. I'm such a boomer. That the media has on us, Oh, there's thousands of people caravanning through Mexico and will arrive on our shores, or whatever. And they're going to, take over the country. That sounds pretty bad. Is it true? I don't know. But there's one thing, be afraid of stuff coming from the south. Be afraid of the coming food shortage and global pandemic. Be afraid of that stuff. Be afraid of, guns, school shootings. Be afraid, just... And you step back and you go, what the heck? Are they trying to make us afraid? They're like, oh, you're a paranoid conspiracy theorist. It's like, no, I'm just saying. I can use my own imagination to be worried about stuff. But if I pay attention to the world stage, to these actors on a world stage, whether it's I'm Joe Biden, the president. Nobody really believes what we're all pretending that means. I'm the president. I must be the boss of the country. Yeah, right. What happened there with your son, Joe Biden? I mean, people do stuff, but not many people do all the wrong things. It's like he found the list of every kind of sin you could do, every bad thing you could possibly engage in, all the way down to what kind of art he would create. And in every case, he chose the bad one. I'm going to cheat on my wife with my dead brother's widow. I'm going to go to strip clubs and do crack cocaine. I'm going to illegally buy a gun and film myself having sex with prostitutes. I'm going to bring my laptop into a laptop repair place and forget about it. I'm going to on and on. There's nothing left for that guy to do. He's just the worst. And who cares? No effect on my life. Is he even a real person? It sounds like a horrible character they could have just made up to infect my mind with. Is that a possibility of a lifestyle in this life that a person could choose to be? It's like, what should I do with my day, my life? And every day, Joe or Hunter Biden chooses just the most degenerate, low-life activity. Hey, let's go into this club. You know? I don't know. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Till I pulled out my tobacco and said a prayer. Get ye man do. Great Spirit. Miigwech. Gaiji b'madaziyan. Thank you for my life. Get your manadu. Dagawi dukawishin. Wewe ni ji nana goda wendaman. Gio tapadaman. Inu gekashke gedosiwan. Ji anji saduyan. Ji apichide ayan. Ji anji saduyan. Gekashke geduyan. Jite apichidam wakayan. Jikendaman. Oh no. Ape inge. Madapanan niwi asema. That was the Bunganan Anima A. The Serenity Prayer. The Peace Prayer. Great Spirit, help me to find the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Except my tobacco. That's the English of everything I just said in Ojibwe. But I always loved the Serenity Prayer since I was a little girl. And not because it's the Alcoholics Anonymous prayer. I think they just sort of co-opted that prayer. But, nobody ever talks about it. Sometimes you got to accept some things that you can't change. when you accept that, by the way, there are some things, number one, you cannot protect yourself from all bad things happening ever in the future. In fact, just the opposite. The hard times are going to come. Anxiety and worry, all that, is thinking that you can somehow avoid it. If you just think hard enough about it, if you obsess on it, if you try to envision every, thing that can happen, it'll always come down to it. There's a million ways a thing cannot work out. For anything in the future you can conceive of as, I like that person. I wonder if we could have a relationship together. One scenario is, and you live happily ever after. And if you're a depressed person, there'll be 100 scenarios of how it can go wrong. Oh yeah, but that person will probably cheat on me. And what if we had a kid who had serious medical issues and we had to spend the rest of our lives in hospitals and what if this we got married and then blah blah, so many ways things can go bad. That's what worrying and anxiety is. But when you can accept there are some things you can't change, storms are going to come. And you'll either weather it or you'll die from it. But worrying about it's not going to change the outcome. If you can accept the things you can't change. The courage to change the things you can. By the way, there's a lot of stuff you can change. Maybe you can avoid some of the bad times in the future. But you gotta give up some of your habits, maybe. You're worried about getting a DUI all the time. You hate the cops and you're worried about getting arrested. Well, if you never drink and drive, ever, if you quit all drinking, suddenly you don't have to ever be afraid of cops again. They have no power over you when you're not a drunk driver. Everybody I know hates cops is a full-on criminal. Oh, those stinking cops always arresting me for my DUIs. It's like, yeah, get back in jail. And then the courage to accept, to change the things I can. We can change a lot of things, but we're afraid to. Sometimes you got to change as who you are as a person. Change your morning routine. I used to love, every morning I had a muffin. Either a blueberry muffin or a chocolate chip muffin, which is basically just chocolate chip cake. And eventually, after 1 year of just, those big blueberry muffins you get, like at the bakery or whatever, that's part of my routine. I might even walk to work and do exercise or something, but I have to stop, get a coffee, a blueberry muffin, and a little thing of milk. A bottle of milk for some reason. Well, 12 months of eating roughly 20 to 25 muffins a month, I gained 25 pounds. It's like, okay. It's all right here on my tummy. And, but I had the courage to change that activity. And giving up beer also helped me lose some weight. And then the wisdom to know the difference. You got to have some wisdom to know the things you can change and the things you can't. Some things you just got to live with. You may be a little, this too, you might be a little crazy. Granted. Maybe you do have some pretty dark thoughts and depressed, whatever. That can stay with you. You don't need to advertise that to everybody. If you behave as though you're not crazy, the world will take your word for it. You know, you show up every day, you act as if you're not the spiraling mass of doubt and depression and all this stuff. Put on a brave smile, act like a person who doesn't feel that way. And eventually, when you behave like a happy person, you know, who goes and works out and doesn't try to, you know, drink to forget, doesn't eat pizza to forget the hard times or whatever, that you're just behaving like somebody who does enjoy going out and seeing people, eventually you'll become that person. You know, you got to act as if. So the trick is figure out how you want to feel. And what kind of a person would feel like that? You know you don't want to feel like a depressed person who's worried about the future. But picture yourself being happy and cool and living your best life, or whatever they say. And start pretending that you already make enough money that you're not worried about it. You know? Just pretend. And watch Get Your Money to bring money to you like $100 super chat. See, I really think that worked out in my life. And this has been your Auntie Natasha's moment of Nibwaka win. Moment of wisdom.
Okay, BOOZHOO.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come home?
Yep.
All right, hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates.
All right.
All right, 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No.
Hey, David.
Hi.
How is it out there?
Really pretty.
Yeah. Did you put out some tobacco and pray?
I said a short prayer. Well, I said the Serenity Prayer.
Oh, really? You do the AA prayer?
I did the Alcoholics Anonymous prayer in Ojibwe. But I like that prayer.
Yeah, me too.
So I just talked a little bit about, changing the things you can and accepting the things you can't. And the wisdom to know the difference.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So what you got planned for the rest of today?
Well, let's see. It's Wednesday. It's halfway, so we don't have to wash the floors today.
We don't have to, but there is a big mound of cat litter right next to Bagheera's cat box. And it looks clean, but after a whole week of him kicking it out, there's more litter on the outside of the box in the hallway than there is in the box.
Yeah. Maybe we could run a vacuum cleaner over this thing.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really pretty again today. Should we go for a walk?
We could go for a walk.
It's Wednesday. What do you think about Country Kitchen, honestly, Michael?
Honestly, they've got about a 75% track record.
75%? What do you mean?
Like 1 out of 4 meals I have there is almost inedible.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who their cook is these days, but I got a steak I couldn't chew.
Yeah.
And then last time they totally burned the egg sandwich thing.
Well, they were busy. I think they're understaffed. You want to go there anyway?
Yep.
Okay. He talks like he doesn't want to go to Country Kitchen.
I know.
Anywho. Hey, should I plug the books?
Yeah, would you mind?
Not at all. If you'd like to support the show, you can click the links in the description to Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. And Michael Lyons has Ojibwe language books and comics for sale at Amazon.com. Books like, let's say, OJIBERISH, a collection, kind of a coffee table book of cartoons by Michael Lyons, and the story of Little Cutie, the teddy bear's vision quest. You can also order Little Cutie on its own, whatever, right?
Yep.
And many other books by the rock star cartoonist Michael Lyons. Rockstar Cartoonist is a comic book autobiography about Michael Lyons. Otherwise, what do you think, Kimo-sabe?
Kimo-sabe. I think it's good.
All right, I'm going to land this plane.
You land the plane.
Hey, everybody. Miigwech. Thank you. Miigwech Bizendawi egg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech Ganawabi egg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Huh, sweetie?
You tell him, baby doll.
And I am Natasha. This over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
This over here is Michael Lyons.
Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I will see you again. Gigawabaman. Minawa. Sweetie pie.
One to teleport.
See you tomorrow. Make it so, number one.